You think you know the story between Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker? Think again. Because everything you believed is about to be shattered. She's finally speaking out, revealing secrets so raw, so explosive, they'll leave you speechless. Secrets that expose the real reason she walked away, and it's not what anyone expected. From control games, broken trust, to a power struggle that turned their marriage upside down, this isn't just drama. This is a war behind closed doors. I thought he was my partner, but it was all a lie, Kandi says, breaking her silence for the first time. And just when you think it can't get worse, insider leaks reveal a shocking betrayal that'll make your jaw drop. What happens when love turns into a battlefield? When the person you vowed to trust becomes the biggest threat? You won't believe the truth, but it's all coming out right here. Stay tuned. Because once this story unfolds, there's no going back. You see, this story isn't just about a marriage gone wrong. It's about a collision of two worlds, clashing egos, and secrets buried deep beneath the surface. Kandi Burruss, the powerhouse singer, businesswoman, and reality TV star, and Todd Tucker, the man she chose to build a life with. But behind the glitz and glamour, there was a storm brewing, a slow-burning tension that exploded into one of the most talked-about breakups in celebrity history. From the outside, they seemed like the perfect couple, balancing careers, family, and fame. But what no one saw was the unspoken war raging behind closed doors. Friends whispered about the cracks, but the truth was darker, more complicated, and way more shocking than anyone imagined. Let me tell you, folks, it started with small fights that felt harmless, but were actually the warning signs of something much worse. It was the power struggle that nobody dared to talk about. Kandi, fiercely independent and unstoppable, wasn't just a wife. She was the CEO of her household, calling the shots, controlling the money, and making sure Todd knew exactly where he stood. And Todd? Well, he wasn't the typical husband. Behind his calm exterior, there was frustration simmering, a sense of being overshadowed, and feeling like a man who had lost his throne. But he stayed for the kids, for the image, for what he hoped could still be fixed. But here's where it gets even more intense. Sources close to the couple say Kandi wasn't just protecting her business empire. She was locking down every asset, every dime, making sure nothing could touch her empire if things fell apart. And the prenuptial agreement? Cold, calculated, ruthless. Designed to keep Todd on a tight leash and ensure that if the marriage ended, he'd walk away empty-handed, literally. Imagine signing your life away before even saying, I do, a 30-day eviction notice if you split, no spousal support, and a firm hand on every dollar. That's the reality Todd faced. And yet, he walked down the aisle knowing all this. But the cracks kept widening. People close to the couple started noticing how Kandi's energy changed, no longer the loving partner, but someone distant, guarded, and fiercely protective of her independence. Rumors swirled about control. She dictated where Todd could go, who he could see, and how he should act. Friends say it wasn't just about love anymore. It was about power. And it wasn't just about control at home. Kandi's public image began to shift too. The strong, supportive wife turned into a woman with secrets she barely controlled, whispers about plastic surgeries, late-night partying, and behaviors that didn't fit the perfect wife mold. Social media exploded with speculation, and every move was dissected under a magnifying glass. But here's the kicker. Despite the cold business moves and power plays, Kandi admitted something shocking. She said, I never really loved him the way people think I did. That bombshell dropped like a bomb on fans and critics alike. Was it all a game? Was Todd just a player in her empire, a convenient husband to check the boxes? And as if that wasn't enough, insiders leaked explosive messages, texts filled with anger, betrayal, and manipulation. One message revealed Todd begging for respect and space, while Kandi fired back with chilling coldness, telling him, you knew what you signed up for. But here's where the controversy hits another level. The couple's relationship was reportedly riddled with infidelity rumors, wild parties, and secret rendezvous that pushed the marriage to the edge. Some say the marriage was just a front, a contract more than a connection. You might be wondering, why didn't Todd walk away sooner? Sources say he was trapped, caught between his love for his children, the fear of public scandal, and the hope that things might change. But time and time again, Kandi's dominance crushed those hopes, leaving Todd isolated and powerless. This isn't just a breakup story. This is a tale of control, ambition, betrayal, and heartbreak on a level most people never see. It's a messy, emotional battlefield where love and war collide, and the casualties are real. And if you thought this was all just behind-the-scenes drama, think again. The fallout is spilling into the public eye with more shocking revelations every day. People are taking sides, and the war is far from over. So buckle up, because what you're about to hear next will make you question everything you thought you knew about Kandi and Todd's relationship. Trust me, the truth is darker, deeper, and more explosive than any headline. Stay tuned, because the story is just beginning, and the worst is yet to come. Alright, listen up, this is where the fairy tale shatters. The cracks that were hidden behind smiles and social media posts suddenly exploded into a full-blown war zone. The conflict? Oh, it's way worse than anyone could have imagined. It all started on what was supposed to be a quiet evening at their Atlanta mansion. Sources say the tension was already thick, arguments over money, control, and trust had been bubbling for weeks. But that night, things went from tense to downright explosive. Picture this. Kandi walks into the room, eyes cold as ice, clutching her phone, a message notification glaring like a flashing red warning sign. The text? A secret, damning proof that Todd had been hiding a side of himself nobody knew about. An alleged conversation between Todd and a mysterious woman, filled with late-night messages, coded compliments, and promises that no husband should be making. Kandi confronted him, voice shaking with fury and heartbreak. Who is she? How long has this been going on? And Todd? His face paled. The man who once controlled rooms was now cornered, scrambling for words that just wouldn't come. But here's the twist that rocked everything. Todd didn't deny it. Instead, he revealed something even more shocking. This wasn't just a fling. According to insiders, it was part of a secret double life that Todd had been living for months, maybe even years. A hidden relationship that Kandi suspected but never had proof of until now. The house erupted into chaos. Shouts, slammed doors, tears, and accusations filled the air. Neighbors reportedly called 911 after hearing the yelling, fearing the worst. But the real bombshell? Kandi didn't just storm out. She did something no one expected. She leaked those messages. Yes, you heard that right. In a move that stunned fans and insiders alike, Kandi took to her private Instagram, posting screenshots of Todd's secret texts with a caption that sent shockwaves across the internet. This is the truth you deserve to know. The post exploded instantly, with fans divided between sympathy for Kandi and disbelief over Todd's betrayal. The internet went wild. Memes, hashtags, and conspiracy theories flooded every platform. Hashtag Todd Tucker exposed trended worldwide within hours. But the controversy didn't stop there. Sources close to the couple revealed that this was just the tip of the iceberg. A damning video allegedly surfaced, showing Todd in a heated argument with another woman, a scene so raw and emotional, it could have been ripped straight from a Hollywood thriller. And here's where it gets even juicier. Whispers began circulating about Kandi's own behavior during this meltdown. Some say she retaliated with equally scandalous actions, secret late-night calls, unconfirmed hookups, and a side hustle that involved manipulating Todd's closest friends to turn against him. The power dynamics flipped like a switch. Todd, once the man of the house, was now painted as a cheater and a liar. But Kandi? She became a figure of cold vengeance, the woman who took control and didn't hold back. But hold on, because here's the kicker. Just when everyone thought the scandal couldn't get any worse, a new leak surfaced. This time, it wasn't just text messages or videos, it was financial documents, revealing that Todd had secretly withdrawn large sums of money from their joint accounts without Kandi's knowledge. Was this an act of desperation? Sabotage? Or something darker? The timing couldn't have been worse. The withdrawals happened right before Kandi's explosive Instagram post. Was Todd trying to protect himself financially before the marriage imploded? And guess what? Fans didn't have to wait long for Todd's response. In a rare move, he broke his silence with a lengthy, emotional Instagram video that left everyone speechless. He denied many allegations, but admitted to his mistakes, saying, "I wasn't perfect, but I loved my family." But was it genuine remorse? Or a carefully crafted public relations move to save face? Social media was ablaze. The internet divided. Some rallied behind Kandi, praising her for standing strong and exposing the truth. Others sympathized with Todd, calling out Kandi for airing dirty laundry and questioned if she had her own skeletons. And here's the most shocking part. Friends close to the couple say that the fight was only getting started. A high-profile divorce.
Well, everybody who's been on the internet, I'm sure y'all saw that I filed for divorce on Friday. And yeah, right now it's a pretty crazy time.
Battle was looming, with rumors of messy custody wars, public smear campaigns, and a financial war that could make Hollywood's biggest scandals look tame. So, what does this mean for Kandi and Todd? Is this the beginning of the end, or just the opening act of a scandalous saga that's about to consume both their lives? The truth? Nobody knows yet. But one thing is certain, this story is far from over. And if you thought you knew the real Kandi Burruss, think again. Because behind the scenes, the woman who once smiled for the cameras is now a force of nature, angry, hurt, and ready to fight back with everything she's got. So tell me, what do you think happened in that explosive night? Did Todd deserve everything he got? Or is there more to the story we haven't heard yet? Drop your thoughts below, because this drama is just heating up. Just when you thought this drama couldn't get any bigger, it exploded into a full-blown media frenzy that caught everyone off guard. Social media was not just buzzing, it was erupting like a volcano about to blow its top. And trust me, this is the kind of scandal that doesn't just fade away, it leaves permanent scorch marks. Right after Kandi's viral leak, insiders started spilling even darker secrets. A so-called close friend of the couple anonymously revealed a twisted timeline of betrayals and backstabbing that's so shocking, it sounds like a script for a Netflix drama. Imagine this. Todd wasn't just juggling one secret life. Whispers claim there was a whole network of hidden relationships, some involving people no one expected. And get this, there are rumors Todd was using those shady connections to sabotage Kandi's business deals behind her back. A power play? Revenge? Or something even more sinister? Meanwhile, Kandi wasn't just sitting back. Reports surfaced that she had been quietly preparing for this divorce for months. Leaked emails suggest she had hired top divorce lawyers in secret, protecting her empire while playing the perfect supportive wife, all the while planning her escape. Cold? Calculated? Absolutely. The internet went nuts with the news. Fans were scrolling through endless Twitter threads, Instagram stories, and TikTok clips dissecting every leaked message and photo. Some celebs jumped in, throwing subtle shade or outright calling out Todd. One well-known industry insider even tweeted, "Todd's dirty secrets aren't just personal, they're a threat to the whole business circle. Watch this space." But here's the wildest part. Amid the chaos, a shocking new player entered the scene. A mystery woman who claims to have been Todd's real partner for over a year. She posted a cryptic message on social media, tagging Todd with the words, "You lied to everyone. The truth always finds a way." Her followers surged overnight, and conspiracy theories went into overdrive. Fans are left asking, was Todd living a double, triple, or even quadruple life? How deep does this betrayal really go? And how much did Kandi know before making her public move? To make matters even messier, insiders say Kandi and Todd's friendship circle is now in full meltdown. Close friends are picking sides, private messages exposing backstabbing and sabotage. One pal reportedly texted Kandi, "You're a queen for finally standing up. Todd's been toxic for too long." Another former friend accused Kandi of using the drama for fame. And the press? They're having a field day. Tabloids are printing explosive headlines every hour, while talk shows dissect every scandalous detail like it's the juiciest soap opera ever. But here's the cliffhanger that will leave you reeling. Insiders claim there's a bombshell smoking gun that could completely flip the entire narrative on its head, a piece of evidence so shocking that even the fiercest Kandi supporters might rethink everything. What is it? Who holds it? And when will it drop? That's the million-dollar question. So, what do you think this mystery bombshell could be? A secret child? A hidden deal? Or something even darker? Drop your guesses below, because trust me, this story is about to get wild. The moment this scandal broke, social media went into total meltdown, like a wildfire raging out of control with no hope of stopping. Fans, celebrities, influencers, everyone had something to say, and none of it was quiet. The comments section turned into a war zone, with heated battles raging between Kandi's loyal followers and those still rooting for Todd. Twitter exploded with hashtags like #KandiTruth, #ToddExposed, and the viral "Who's the Real Victim" debate that tore through timelines like a storm. One viral tweet read, "Kandi played the game like a queen. Todd? Just another player who got played." Another fan fired back, "Todd's the real victim, manipulated, emasculated, and betrayed." The division was so intense, it felt like a social media civil war. Meanwhile, celebrities didn't hold back. A well-known R&B star hinted at the mess during a live stream. "This ain't just relationship drama. This is power, control, and pure manipulation." Seen it all before. An influencer close to the family dropped cryptic posts about hidden truths and loyalty betrayed, fueling even more speculation. But it wasn't just the fans or celebs. The industry itself was shaken to its core. Sources inside the entertainment business say Kandi's brand was already feeling the pressure. Rumors spread that some business partners were reconsidering deals, worried the controversy might taint their investments. One insider said, "When a star's private life turns into public chaos, brands start distancing fast." Then there's the media, relentless and merciless. Every late-night show and gossip outlet seized the story, spinning the details into explosive headlines that made the drama impossible to ignore. One headline screamed, "Kandi Burruss, the wife who outsmarted the game." Another, "Todd Tucker, from husband to scapegoat?" The conflicting narratives only fueled the fire, creating an endless cycle of rumors and heated debates. Fans flooded Instagram with memes and reaction videos, some mocking Todd's beta move status, others praising Kandi's fierce independence. TikTok challenges emerged where users reenacted iconic moments from the drama, turning it into viral content that spread across platforms. This wasn't just news, it was a cultural phenomenon. But here's the real kicker. Behind the scenes, sources reveal the drama is causing rifts in Kandi's own circle. Friends who once stood by her side are reportedly questioning her motives. Some are worried she's using the drama for clout, a close friend admitted. Meanwhile, Todd's camp is said to be gearing up for a massive counterattack, planning to clear the air with exclusive interviews and bombshell evidence. This ongoing back and forth has fans divided more than ever. Will Kandi's empire survive the storm, or is this the beginning of a public downfall? Can Todd reclaim his reputation, or is he doomed to be forever branded as the man who lost control? So, fam, what's your take? Is Kandi the ultimate boss who played the game smart? Or is this a power struggle that's about to get uglier? Drop your hottest takes in the comments, and remember, this story is far from over. Just when everyone thought the story had reached its peak, the bombshell dropped like a nuclear blast, a leaked recording surfaced that's shaking everything to its core. Sources claim it's a private phone call between Kandi and a close confidant, and what she said, pure fire. In the clip, Kandi admits, "I never loved Todd the way people think. He was a chapter, nothing more. I played the game to protect what's mine." Hold up, did you catch that? Not love, but a calculated move. The woman behind the empire, the face of grace, just confessed she used Todd as a pawn. This revelation flipped the whole narrative upside down and left the internet gasping. But wait, there's more. Another shocking detail from the same leak reveals Kandi's plan all along was to keep Todd close, not as a husband, but as a brand accessory. She allegedly said, "He's good for the image, for the deals, but never for my heart." That cold, ruthless mindset exposed the truth behind the smiles and Instagram posts. This isn't just a divorce.
Well, everybody who's been on the internet, I'm sure y'all saw that I filed for divorce on Friday. And yeah, right now it's a pretty crazy time.
It's a power play of epic proportions. And just when you think it can't get any messier, the twist turns darker. Whispers are swirling about a secret deal between Kandi and a high-profile music executive, rumored to be worth millions, that was only possible because of her public image as a perfect wife. Some insiders claim this deal collapsed immediately after the divorce news broke, causing major fallout behind the scenes. The plot thickens even further with rumors that Todd's legal team has uncovered hidden financial discrepancies and is preparing to file a counter-lawsuit alleging fraud and emotional abuse. Imagine the chaos when private battles get dragged into the courtroom spotlight. It's about to become a full-blown war. Meanwhile, the fans are losing their minds. Social media platforms are flooded with reaction videos analyzing every word from the leaked call, breaking down facial expressions, tone, and what it all means. Memes mocking Kandi's cold-hearted queen persona are trending, while others sympathize with Todd, calling for justice and respect. The debate is so intense, it's hard to tell who will come out on top. But here's the most spine-chilling part: a new, anonymous tip from a source close to the couple hints that this divorce may only be the beginning. The source says what you're seeing is just the surface. There are darker secrets, things that could ruin careers, relationships, and lives. Stay tuned, because the real story is yet to be told. That means, folks, buckle up, because this roller coaster isn't stopping anytime soon. There are explosive revelazzo. What do you think? Is Kandi a mastermind or a villain? Is Todd a victim or a player? And what secrets could still be lurking beneath the surface? Drop your theories below, because trust me, this story is far from over. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You do not want to miss what's coming next. Alright, fam, now it's your turn. What's your take on this wild saga? Was Kandi playing chess while Todd was just a pawn? Or is there more to his story we don't know yet? Drop your hottest takes in the comments. Don't hold back. Smash that like button if you want me to keep digging and bring you the juiciest updates. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and ring that bell, because this drama is just getting started, and trust me, the next chapter will blow your mind. Stay tuned, stay ready, and don't miss a single second of this explosive story. I'm bringing you the truth no one else dares to share. Let's go. Ian's waiting in the shadows, ready to blow this saga wide open.